One of the most pristine settings in all of sports. In the shadows of the San Gabriels, the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California. And it will come alive when the powder blue-clad fans start the 8-clap and UCLA, ready to roll. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, and the Bruins will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Scarlet Knights return team didn't help matters out much there. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
He'll run it again. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. And the Scarlet Knights want to move quickly. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. That's caught. It's Hills. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Scanning the field, it's Madden. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bruins offense will try to get something started with their first possession. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And a lot of times when you're in your own territory, it's 4th and 1, you see the offense trying to draw people off sides. No, sir. They say, we're going to get this thing. We need 1 yard. We got 1 yard. We worked on it all week. They were successful. Nice aggressiveness early in their own territory.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man quickly. On the move at the 30. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Pryor. He's got his man. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Touchdown, Bruins! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Got a man. It's Hills. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo. Looking to go up top on first down. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Finds his back in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. No huddle offense to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. To the air, it's Madden. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Scarlet Knights have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Not a lot of of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Virginia delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Charlottesville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the ACC. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He wants to pass it on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take off. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The give to the single back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
He looks that one in nicely. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This feels like four-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll go with a direct snap. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Bruins have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They
just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution, running and throwing the football? Wow.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Fast motion from the offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up. They'll put the tight end in motion. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. UCLA will go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react.
Gonna let it fly. And he's got it inside the 35. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bruins.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Madden. Gets away from one. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play. Because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Madden. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Bickley. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. The quick out. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's going to run it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before half. He uncorks one deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Bruins! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Scarlet Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good.
Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it on the right. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Touchdown, UCLA! And the beatdown has ensued. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
42, Rutgers, 17.
And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Madden. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. Running it back, it's Walters. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. He finds his man. This defense giving up ground, and he's finally knocked down at the 26.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Fourth down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Snap it to the back. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Madden. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And he intercepts it. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They get to him as he throws. And it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense...
Rutgers.
Defense up for business. Bunch formation, trying to confuse the secondary. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wide out in motion. He's looking to pass. Finds his target down the middle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Madden. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Have a... Young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Marshall is ahead right now in Huntington, but that's not exactly Randy Moss out there controlling this game. Things are a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over James Madison.
Off play action on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now, we got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. It's a draw. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. Takes it the other way. And stampeding through the defense. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Trying to get to him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Pryor. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He makes the grab. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty. Back 10 yards, we'll replay the down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. At midfield, he's got room. And they're able to make the tackle.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They'll leave it with him. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo. Quick completion to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move there. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Line getting set on second down. It'll be a draw. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. And the Scarlet Knights are threatening in the red zone. Right back to the well. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Dropping back, it's Madden. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This offense is aggressive on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it up to move the chains and then slides to a stop. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Flying down the left side. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown Bruins. And the route is on. They extend this fourth-quarter lead, and now they're staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
52, Rutgers, 24.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Coming after him. He'll throw it. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback extends the play, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Looking to pass. It's Madden. Trying to escape and get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge...
And the ball's on the ground. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Looking left. He's got it. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They keep attacking through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Hills. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. UCLA will go back to work on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Direct snap. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Now rolling to the left. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. The Bruins get enough for the first down.
The 4th and inches, man, I'm going for it no matter where I'm at in the field. If I'm in scoring range, if I'm in the red zone, if I'm on the 1, I'm going for it. I have to be able to get inches in these situations. Nice job by the offense.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. With jet sweep pass. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got his man. And he breaks into the open. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. On a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter. Surprise, surprise. Guess who they go to? That guy.
He caught it. Touchdown, UCLA. And the stomping has commenced. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head.
All kinds of running room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
29 Philly, 2-9.
He's going to pass. Looking for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Back to throw, it's Madden. Going for 6. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Rutgers. Reeled it in and just made the house call. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Time is short. Defense still has 3 timeouts, but it's a mountain in front of them, Jesse.
Yeah, the worst-case scenario now for this offense is victory formation, victory formation, victory formation, punt, win the game, Dave.
No doubt about it. When you're up 2+ possessions, there's no way for the defense to get back in the game. So take a knee, get out of here with the dub.
Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Got the back over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Bruins in the hurry up. To the air on 1st down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This defense, and listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Touch pass on the run. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.